Hey guys, what is going on? It's Kim Jong Build. This is gonna be my very first life story that I'm telling on my YouTube channel, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's actually a acid trip that I just had a few days ago, and yeah, let's get right into it. So, what I'm about to tell you happened the day before we were actually doing the acid. So let me just tell you about it. So me and my friend were at the beach. We went to the beach for 7 days, and this was the second to last day. It was about like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, and we were kind of bored because we went to the beach early that day and stuff. But we were kind of bored, so we agreed that we wanted to go to the boardwalk. And I went upstairs and asked my parents if we could go to the boardwalk, and they said yeah, they could take us. So we went to the boardwalk, and we were just trying to find some people to chill with. We had some weed, and we were just trying to have a good time. And we went to the boardwalk. We just kind of walked around for a little while, and then we were kind of talking to some people. We didn't really find anyone to chill with yet. Then we found these two guys that just kind of looked, you know the people that just looked like they smoke or do some stuff, and they just kind of looked like those people. They looked pretty chill, so we went up and started talking to them. And then I don't really remember what we first started talking about, but we started talking for a couple minutes, and then the guy said, yo, I just dropped like 4 tabs. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. And my friend was like, that's crazy, dude. And then after a few minutes of talking, or like actually right after he said that, we were like, yo, you got any tabs? And he was like, yeah, dude, I got like 60. And immediately I just got hyped. And then my friend was like, hey, you think we could get some tomorrow or something? Because we weren't trying to get it that day, because it was like probably like 8 or 9. I was kind of late to drop it, cause I don't know, we just didn't. So next day comes around, and we hit him up in the morning. We were like, yo, you think we could get some? He was like, yeah, how much you guys got? We were like, $30. He was like, I can get you 5 for 30 if you guys come to me. We were like, bet. And then he sent us the location, and it was actually about 6 miles away. But we had our longboards, so we took the longboards and went on our way. And it took about 30 to 40 minutes to get there, so it's pretty tiring. I could say that. It's pretty tiring, but so we got there and talked to him for like a minute, and then got him, and then immediately my friend takes 2 out. Actually, no, he takes, yeah, two. Takes 2 out. He drops those, and then I just get 1 because this is only my second time doing it, and I didn't think I really needed to do much because he said it was 200 UG, so I thought it'd be pretty good. But so after a couple minutes, friend says that he's starting to feel pretty good. I was just like feeling it a little bit. I wasn't really feeling anything big yet. And then we were kind of riding back to the hotel, and I started feeling pretty good. But my friend said he was like seeing weird patterns in like the floor and stuff, because we were like riding in the bus lane on the side of the street. He said he was like seeing like weird colors in the floor and like patterns and shit. I wasn't really seeing anything yet, but so we rode back to the hotel, and I still was only feeling a little bit. And I was like, dang, you know what? I'm trying to have a good time. Screw this. So I freaking dropped the second. I dropped another one, and then I had 1 left after I dropped the second one. And then after like 10 minutes, this guy named Nick hits me up, and some random guy that we met at the beach that we were chilling with like a couple days before. He was like, hey, you guys trying to chill? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I was like, yo, just come up to our hotel. And he was like, aight. And then he came up after a couple minutes, and then he actually wanted to do some acid the day before. He's never done it before, so you know what? If I'm gonna have the experience, I may as well share it with someone else so they can, enjoy it too. And I did get it for free, so I mean, yeah, I guess I gave it to him, and then we were trying to figure out what to do, and then we kind of went down inside the hotel. We went to the lobby, and we were just sitting in the lobby for a little while, and I was starting to feel it pretty good, and cause there's like these marble walls with like weird black designs like in them. I don't even know what it was. There's some like gray marble wall with like black designs, and like the lines and shit and the designs kept moving. It was pretty cool. But then me and my other friend were kind of like deciding what to do, and we were talking about going to the beach. And then Nick is like 18, so it's kind of funny when he said this. We were talking about going to the beach, and he was just like, yo, if you guys are going to the beach, I'm just gonna go then because my parents are at the beach. I was like, well, so mine are too. And then he was just like, bye, I'll see you guys later maybe. And then we were just like, okay, I guess. And they kind of walked away, and we were just looking at each other like, what the hell, why did he just leave? And then we were like, you know what, screw it, let's just have a good time. So we went back up to our hotel. I don't even know why we said we were gonna go to the beach, because we never did. So he just kind of left for no reason. Then went back up to the hotel, and I was starting to chirp pretty good. My friend was chirping, he was listening to music, said he was like seeing cool colors and stuff and cool patterns and shit. Like, he said he was seeing them like better from earlier, because he said he was only seeing them a little bit early, but now he's like seeing them like a lot. He was like, yo, I'm tripping. Like, he said he wasn't like, he said like everything around him was spinning, and he just felt like he was, I don't even know. That's like what he was saying. He was like, yo, everything's spinning, and I'm just seeing some crazy shit. And I was like, oh, dang, cool, dude. And I was starting to see shit, and then I started thinking about like why I gave Nick one. We were like talking to each other. We were like, dude, why the hell did I just give Nick one? He literally just came up out of nowhere, and then freaking I gave him one, then he just leaves. Like, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, dang, I have none left, because I had 3. I dropped both my 2, and then I had an extra one. I gave it to him. I was like, why did I give it to him? So and then I went upstairs and asked my dad for some money, and he gave me like $9 or something like that. And then I hit that guy up that we got it from again. I was like, yeah, you think I can get one more? And then he was like, yeah, sure, bro. I was like, I got $9. Can I get one? He was like, yeah, I got you. And he was like, meet me halfway from where we met earlier. I was like, alright, bro, I'll be there in like probably like 20 minutes. He's like, okay. And then I rode there, and I was riding there, and I was just seeing crazy colors like coming from random ass places. I don't even know where they were coming from actually. They were just kind of there. I was seeing like unexplainable colors. I couldn't even, like, if you asked me like right now in person, I could not even say what colors they were. They were just, I don't even know, just crazy colors coming out of nowhere. And then I was riding my longboard, and I literally felt like I weighed nothing. So I just felt like I was like surfing colors and stuff. It was really cool. And then I got to like, I was like pretty close to where I was gonna meet him. I was probably like 2 miles out of the 3. Actually, no, I was probably closer to like 2.5 miles. I was pretty close to where I was trying to go. And then there were these like 3 ladies that were walking, and 2 of them went to the right side of me, and 2 of them went to the left, and then 1 of them went to the left side of me. And I was going pretty slow too, because I was kind of just looking at everything around me, making sure I was good, going slow to make sure I didn't get hit by any cars or anything like that were turning. And then like I was on the sidewalk, and these ladies kind of just like split up, and I was about to go through them, and then out of nowhere I just like fall and land. Like, I go forward and just catch myself on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then and then the lady was like, I was trying to move to the side. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I just kind of got up and look. I was like looking around. There were like a bunch of people that were looking at me, and like, I don't even know. They were just looking at me. I saw like some weird guy just staring at me. It was funny as shit. So I just kind of laughed and then rode away. But so I rode away and got to the place and met with the guy. I was like, yo, what's up? And he gave it to me. I was like, he was like, what you even doing, bro? He was like, oh, dude, I just like fell in front of some people. It was funny as shit. He was like, you off them? I was like, yeah, 2 right now. He was like, true, dude. And he was like, be safe, bro. And then I got it from him. And then my friend, I rode like a little bit away from where I met this guy into like a parking garage or something, and then I sat on my longboard, and then the little tab was in like some tinfoil, so I was like sitting on my longboard. I was so paranoid that I was gonna lose it. I was just like sitting there like, god dang it, I don't want to lose this. I just rode like 3 miles. I'm really not trying to lose this. And I kept opening it up and making sure I had it, and then like closing it and then putting it in my pocket. And I did that a couple times. I don't even know why. I was just like sitting in there. I like was sitting in the garage, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, what the heck? I am so tripping right now, because I was like, everything around me, like, I don't even know. I was seeing like really cool colors in the garage, and it kind of felt like it was like leaning to like the left and the right. I don't know. It was just like moving in weird ways. I can't really explain it. But then it started raining, so I was like, dang it, I guess I should go before it starts pouring. And then started riding, and then my friend called me, and he was like, yo, where are you? I was like, I don't even know, dude, but I'm starting to come back that way. He was like, okay, true, I'm about to start walking towards your way. I was like, okay, dude. And then I was like, call me, because there was like this like half like this like 7-Eleven that was like near our hotel. He was like, he called me a few minutes later. He was like, yo, I just passed 7-Eleven. So, and then we met up somewhere a little bit past the 7-Eleven. And then we went to like some random ass hotel, and we walked up like 2 or 3 flights of stairs, and then we were kind of just sitting on the stairs outside. And then he was like, "Yeah, you got it." I was like, "Yeah, bro." And then pulled it out, and freaking, he was like, "Yo, you should give me a little bit of it, and then you should take the rest of it." I was like, "Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm thinking about saving this one." He's like, "Nah, dude, do it. Let's have a crazy ass time." I was like, and he was like, "Just let me see, bro. You're gonna thank me later." I was like, "Oh, okay, bro, I guess." And then he just ripped a little bit off, and then he dropped that one. I don't even know what was the point of that, because he literally ripped like barely any of it off. And then freaking, I took the other half, or like the other 3/4 of it, and kind of just started riding back. And I was seeing some pretty cool shit, so like I was still up like the 2, so I was still like tripping pretty hard. And then he gave me the other one, and oh my god, we got back to the room. There's like this lamp that was in front of the bed. We were sitting on the bed listening to music, and there was this lamp. I could like literally see, like, there's like yellow lights and lamps. I could like see crazy colors like behind the normal light of the lamp, and I'd see like, I would see them all pour out into the room like in front of me. And then I would like go into the colors. It was like crazy. I can't even explain what colors they were. They were just crazy ones. And then they were just like coming into my existence, and then I was like fading into them like that. At least that's what it felt like. It felt like I wasn't even there. It was so crazy. Like, I was just sitting on the bed. I was like, oh dude, this is crazy. I was listening to crazy songs and stuff. They just sounded so perfect. I was seeing like really weird designs on like the wall. There were like these like curtains that were like, that we had the curtains closed, and went like all the way across like the right side of the room. And there were like flower designs on it. My friend was like, "Yo, I'm seeing like Bob Marley like in the flowers." I was like, "What?" And then I was just looking at them, and like I saw the flowers like spinning. It was weird. Like they were like slowly spinning. I was like, "What the heck?" And then freaking, like those colors were just so crazy. Like colors freaking on acid. Oh my god, I would freaking do anything to see those. Like those are crazy. But yeah, we just kind of chilled the rest of the day out, and we were freaking got some beer. We were drinking that, and then we smoked a little bit, and then we actually went back and met Nick after a little while. And oh yeah, and if you guys like this shot, hope you do. we went back outside and met Nick, and he told us he was trippy. I don't even know. He just was the trippiest guy I've ever met in my life. But yeah, we just kind of chilled with him for a little while, and then went back and just had a great night. So yes, gonna be a great memory for me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Peace out.